Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth. And today from Crossway we are featuring their brand new heirloom series, Move Back to the Netherlands. And this happens to be the Heritage in the ESV, of course. So anyhow, you pretty much know the box and how that goes. Anyhow, let's check it out. This is the brand new. It releases on November 15th. And as you can see, it's got beautiful goat skin cover. I love that they actually tooled the hubs on this spine, but I'm going to feature this on its own here in a little bit. What I want to do is compare it to the previous. Now this is the Heirloom Series Legacy. Now I do not have the Heritage before it. It kind of came out in the calfskin. This is the closest comparison I could possibly give as far as layout. So now you can see the difference in the goat skin. This one's a little more pebbly and this one's a little more smooth and shiny. Now it's hard to relay this on a camera, but this goat skin is thinner. This is a bit thicker, so you will notice how this is a lot more floppy. See how that seems a little more stiff? This is a lot more floppy. Another thing you'll notice is check out the liner. This liner has more of a matte finish. This one is a bit more of a shiny finish. This is a higher end liner. Another things you may want to compare are the corners. Now you will notice the corners are slightly skivved out a little better. See how those are a little more bumpy? So the Netherlands corners definitely look a little better. The gilt line is a touch thinner, but that may also be because this is a smaller Bible. This is a hand size, probably more about the size of a PSQ. Now real quickly, let's compare the paper. All right, the paper, this is a 33 GSM Chinese text block. This is a 28 GSM Royal Youngblood text block with the French milled coated paper. You will notice that the ghosting in both of them are about the same. That is because of that endopaque, really nice coated Netherlands paper. Now, one thing you will notice is these pages are much easier to turn, where these you got to get a little bit of a better grip. But if you're used to the French endopaque paper, if you're used to the 28 GSM, then you're not going to have an issue with that at all. Another thing is the art gilding. Now, I will say this, the art gilding isn't bad on the Legacy, but on the Omega and some of the others, the art gilding tends to be a little bit lighter. I will show you kind of an example here. This is the Omega, and you can see that the art gilding is really kind of peachy. So I'm hoping that's kind of addressed on all of them, that all of them will have this darker art gilding like this. That looks really sharp. Another thing you'll notice with Crossway, I don't know why, but they refuse to upgrade their ribbons. These ribbons are terrible. I cannot wait to switch those out. I did that with this. Legacy had the same ribbons. They stack them on top, put two each. I'll never understand that. I'll never understand why they don't upgrade the ribbons. But it's an easy fix. You can get this right now on their website, pre-order for $160 if you sign up for a Crossway account. I'm going to do a couple more really quick comparisons. This is the ESV Topaz. All right, really sharp. You will notice the tooled hubs on the spine. You will notice on the Legacy and the Omega, they did not tool out those hubs. So you're going to see that as a bit of a difference. But when you look at the Topaz and you go to the text block, you're going to notice the same 28 GSM French endopaque paper. However, this is the 2K Denmark typeset for the ESV, and this is Crossway's font for the ESV, which I will feature all that in the full-blown review on this. The last thing I want to quickly compare it to is the Schuyler Quentel. This is the one I think it is the most comparable to. Look at the goat skin. So if you've got a Schuyler Quentel, you pretty much know the quality of goat skin. Also on the spines, you're going to notice they look very similar. Tooled out hubs. So if you've got a Quentel, this is on par with the Quentel, which is a huge step for Crossway. With the quality control, working through the Netherlands and Royal Youngblood, I really think this is going to be a huge improvement. Look, I'm going to be honest, okay? I've always liked the Chinese Crossways. The goat skin is a little bit thinner, but I love the text blocks. I love the 33 GSM paper. I love everything about it. So the hatred that was put on the Crossway that was produced in China, I'm going to say mostly that was a quality control issue. But I'm going to say this as well. This is a beautiful layout. One thing you will notice is the spacing, which I will show you in the full feature, is much nicer than it is even on, say, the Legacy, because look how tight. This is about the same size font, but this looks so much bigger because of that leading space between the text. Nice little margin space for a small text block here. It's a handy size. It's really sharp. So I look forward to doing the full review on this, and I really hope that you enjoy what Crossway is doing in moving their production back to the Netherlands and really just doing an amazing job. So anyhow, there you have it. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nicholsworth.